Hello, this is Jeremy Wilkie. Thanks for your interest in our TAC R system. So this has been under development for quite a long time. We proved out a primitive version of this almost a year ago at this point, and we've been working towards our production model. So I'm gearing this video towards the professional that might have to work on our system at some point. I kind of wanted to give you a quick overview of all the different pieces. So this is our bone tool. This is basically a zero loss fill tool that we've designed to work with our TAC R system. The question might come up, why are these parts so small? The answer was we needed to compactly fit all of the chambers into one fork cap without having a bunch of ugly Schrader cores or Schrader valves sticking out in a bunch of different directions. It would have been pretty hideous. Not to mention it would have affected bar position and things like that. So we wanted to make everything clean and simple. That also required that we make very small parts. So anyway, I've got some tips that I'm going to show in the kind of the consumer version of this. So make sure you watch that. But I did this cutaway here so you can see what this all looks like when it's assembled. A key point of the system is these are genuine Schrader high pressure fuel valves, and so you want to avoid actually unseating these or taking these out of that top piece. It's a Teflon seal, so it's designed to seal up one time. So again, you really don't want to have to replace those. If you do, you'll need to get a new core. Okay, so the basic mechanics of this thing. Here's our free piston. It's sealed with a quad ring. The ID is also sealed with a quad ring. And then there's basically an O-ring here that seals it to the tank reservoir. So if you get to this point, you're going to need to release the pressure. So we tell people in the instructions never to try to disassemble these things. They're under high pressure, potentially. So my recommendation is if you're ever going to work on these, you're going to want to order up the Schrader cores. And I would remove them completely from the tank, and that way you can be sure that there's basically no built-up pressure in there. If you need to change out these seals, that's really critical. The other thing is, on a production level, we red Loctite this part into place with a lot of Loctite. The reason we do that is we don't want someone disassembling this again and having that bullet come flying out of there with 300 psi behind it. All the O-rings are available as a service kit. Basically, you can order new caps, new cap O-rings, new bone tool O-rings, new external O-rings, and Schrader cores. Again, are all available from MX Tech. We've got them priced reasonably. And because these are small, sensitive items, they will need to be replaced. As I kind of like to point out to people that are asking questions about the system, yeah, we think in conjunction with the SKF Glide Kit, it's an awesome product. Dramatically improves the performance of the Showa air fork. However, in a trade, you're going to have to manage four pressures, and that also means that you're going to have more things that you need to take care of and service. So, again, everything's available from a wear item and replacement standpoint. If this part comes out, you're going to need to replace that O-ring every time. I also recommend every time the piston comes out that you replace the quad rings on it. Reassembly, basically you would, again, remove your Schrader cores, release all the internal pressure. You can go ahead and remove the center bolt, remove the free piston, replace all of those seals, replace your Schrader core.